I got something for that crying shit. I got something for that.
What is that?
Hey, fellas. Let me tell you something that I always told my homeboy, and I'm going to tell women too. We ain't falling for that crying shit no more. Because I'm just going to cry too.
What you gonna cry too?
I'm going to cry with you. So now what?
I can't break up with a girl and get mad when she starts dating and talking to other people. Or in your defense, I guess you don't break up with people. So you can't, I guess, get out of a relationship, but then still expect the girl. A lot of men do that. Why? You get out of a relationship, but still expect her to be loyal to you. That's why Ari Lennox and Summer Walker said, well, I guess I ain't loyal then. Hey, honey.
What's up?
Let me take these slippers off so I can get comfortable. How are you?
Good. Big ass slipper.
We back for episode 8 of Marriage Deposits. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Eryn.
I'm Dre.
We've been together for 15 years.
Married for 3.
And grab your partner, grab your spouse. It's time to make a deposit.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so I'm excited because
you got something to talk about.
We just locked in for our Chris Brown Usher concert tickets. We get ready to be in the building. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. We went to go see Usher when he came to Vegas. Mm-hmm. We did go see the residency.
We went to see the residency. That was cool.
How did you feel about the show? You enjoyed it?
Yeah. That was spur of the moment. I booked them tickets like 2 days before when we left.
Yeah, but we couldn't play them type of games this time around.
No, not the way them niggas was talking about that. I was scared.
They was gonna sell out. Yeah, they was definitely gonna sell out.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna.
I've been a Usher fan since like 87. What was his first album? What was it? 8714 or something like that. That wasn't the first one. I think Usher Raymond was the first one. But I've been a fan of Usher since I was in like the 7th grade. I'm going to the concert for Usher. Who are you going to the concert for?
The culture. For myself.
Okay. I like that.
And Breezy, representing the VA.
You representing Breezy.
My nigga Breezy, man.
I'm here for Usher. I would get my Usher dog tag that I had back in the day. I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. I'm planning out my outfit. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm looking forward to it.
You know, I got shit stored away. I'm always ready just in case I got to get ready.
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you for getting the tickets. We're going to have a ball.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been to a concert. I think the last, what was the last concert? The Usher one was the last one we went to?
Yeah, probably.
You went to Breezy.
Together, yeah. I went to go see Chris Brown. This man has been on tour for 4 summers in a row. But I went to go see Chris Brown when he came to... Where did we go? Hampton. He came to the Hampton Coliseum a couple years ago.
But that wasn't too pretty. Because if you're going to tell it right. So did you really see Chris Brown?
I didn't see a thing. I ain't see a thing. I saw a little bit of Money Long, who was his opening act.
And that was drunk as a skunk.
And I ain't see much since. But in my defense, that was my first outing postpartum. So, in my defense.
You forgot your limits.
I forgot my limits. I hadn't been drinking because obviously I was pregnant. And when you're postpartum, that first outing, whether it's a girls' night or whether you just going outside, child, look, I'm baby free. I've been pregnant for 9 months. I'm about to have my first drink.
So let me tell you when I knew the night was going to go left. I knew the night was going to go left when you left. Mm-hmm. Y'all had a drink. Y'all left. I made both of y'all a drink before y'all left.
Yes. So now, was that drink supposed to hold us over till 7 o'clock?
It was gonna hold you over. Now everybody else, I don't necessarily speak for. You were gonna be good with that drink, but
was good with that
you
drink.
Came back in to get the bottle went back outside, and I said,
in my mind,
what the fuck was that? I said, what you doing? What are you doing?
In my mind, I'm saving money so that way if we bring the liquor here, we don't have to buy drinks at the bar. We could just pregame when we get to the show in the parking lot before we go inside. My pregame was a little more but baby, I don't make good decisions.
I don't remember the last time I pregame.
I don't make good decisions when I'm not around you.
Yeah, so we in the building. Good for the roses to pop back out because we don't get out often.
We don't. But like I was saying, though, I noticed that I don't make good decisions without you.
Really?
On my own. You kind of keep me grounded. You keep me contained. You keep me from. Now, on the outside looking in, some people may be like, he's trying to ruin her fun. Like somebody said that to me one time. Like, oh, she wants to have fun.
Oh,
No,
what was we at? We was
you don't
at the
know. We
wedding.
was in Dominican
We was at the
Republic,
wedding. They like,
and they was trying to
you
give me
keep
some
holding her
shots.
having fun. I'm like, no, she's not gonna have fun if she take that shot. I promise you.
I
Back
will
up.
be the person throwing up at the venue, at the function. Nobody wants that for me. I don't want that for myself. I have literally been carried out of parties in an ambulance. I don't want that for myself. Nobody wants that for me. So
No.
let's not go there. Listen to Andre.
He knows best.
My limits.
Yeah, what you
Don't
talking about?
listen to me, because if you listen to me, honey, I would be like, yeah, another round. Let's do it.
That
But
fool
no.
over there, alcohol. Every time Eryn's drunk by herself, alcohol poison,
Yeah.
hospital, bed rest.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you need a little help.
This is not controlling. It just kind of comes from years of you.
Word, I've been around
me.
it because they not, as soon as you go over, they go.
They go.
It's me
They
staring
gotta
at the
take
shit. I
care
don't
of
want to
me.
be staring at that shit.
Yes, I agree.
I'm like, damn, baby, what the fuck? Who was you with?
Yeah, no.
Drunk.
But we gonna have we not
Yeah,
gonna
we
take
gonna
it
have
there.
we gonna be
have a
alright.
nice, responsible time, especially at this grown age. Nobody wants to be hungover. I know I don't. I can't stand a hangover.
But I don't remember the last time I was like drunk though. It's been a minute since I was like drunk.
When you say drunk, because when you get drunk, you don't really like. You can be drunk but still be functioning. Are you talking about drunk meaning intoxicated, or are you talking about like hammered?
Like hammered.
When's the last time? You don't
I
remember?
don't think so.
College?
No, it's
Post-college?
definitely post college. I think it was definitely during my figuring it out phase, during the rough times of my life.
But that was a minute ago, though. So you would say at least 5 years ago?
At least 5-6 years.
Wow.
Hammered. Like to the point I'm sleeping in the car.
Talking about sleeping in the car. I thought about this the other day. Every time I drive past that Gold's Gym on Midlothian Turnpike, I think it is, I think about, that's where I went to go sit in the car that time at homecoming when I was mad at you, because we're reunited. We're back together. And this is our first time going to homecoming together. This was like, what year was this? This was like at least maybe, I don't know, 2000. I don't know.
18,
Maybe
17,
like
17, 18.
I don't know. I don't even
17.
know.
It was when we got back together. That year we got back together and then we broke up.
It was that?
It was that year.
It feels like it was before that. But anyways, me and him had got back together. We had reunited, reconnected. You going to homecoming this year? Yeah, I'm going to homecoming this year. Okay, let's get a room. Bet, we about to get a room. Like, it was about to be a moment, a reunion. He went out. I guess we had separate plans, because you kind of got to buy your tickets to the day parties and stuff in advance. So I had went with my girls to one party. He had went with his boys to something different. Long story short, I ended up sleeping in the bed by myself that night. And I just knew in my head, first of all, this man has played me for the last time. No, you didn't invite me to come get this hotel room with you just to stand me up and go lay up with God knows who. In my mind, that's what was happening, because why else would you not come back to the hotel room that night? You laid up with another bitch.
I put this on everything. I was sitting outside of the car with JT, and we had went somewhere. We went to Waffle House. We went somewhere. Came back. We so drunk we fell asleep in the car. Then I called myself, because I think JT was like OD drunk. So I'm making sure he get to his room, make sure he don't fall out in the hallway or no shit.
So how you is he in the same hotel?
He in the same hotel, upstairs.
Okay.
I'm upstairs. As soon as I wake up, I said, nigga, she not gonna believe this.
And what, you woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning?
I said, JT, this shit looks horrible.
Terrible.
She's not gonna believe it.
Terrible.
I'm right here. I'm upstairs.
I was so pissed.
I was so pissed
because
bro.
It's just like
drunk as hell.
like what was going through my mind was like, this is the, like, first of all, like I was just looking forward to our night together, our alone time, because we hadn't seen each other in X amount of years, we hadn't been around each other,
That's
and
my
then
home.
to feel like you played in my face, I was so pissed. So I, in my mind, I'm trying to process all morning, okay, so this man just played in your face, so how you gonna carry it when he gets here to the room? We gonna fight, we gonna argue, like how we gonna carry it? In my mind, no, I'm not even gonna be here. Blocked before I even leave. Like, I'm leaving this hotel room, I'm packing my stuff up. I don't know when he's gonna come back to the room, but once I saw the sun was up, I'm out of here. Because when you get back, deuces. That's it. So I'm packing my bags. I didn't have nowhere to go because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I drove to the Gold's Gym and I just sat in the parking
Man,
lot.
I was looking for you and I called you. Did you ever answer the phone or
No,
no?
I feel like I probably blocked you. I don't know
Yeah.
what I did, but I was like, ooh, child. So that kind of brings me to one of the topics that I wanted to talk about. Is there a right and a wrong way to handle a breakup? You know how I handle breakups. I don't do the whole let's get closure
Yeah,
thing. I don't
yeah,
do the whole let's be friends thing. I'm
yeah.
kind of like out of there cold turkey. Is there a right and wrong way, in your opinion, on how to handle breakups, or how do you like to handle breakups?
I don't break up with people. I may be broken up with two people in my life. Literally, real breakup. All the
Okay.
rest of them, I just kind of keep them. I just distance myself and try to disappear a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully people read between the lines that I'm doing something else. I don't really know because I don't break up with people. I love everybody's feelings. I don't want to hurt nobody. Everybody's happy with me.
Mm, debatable.
What?
Everybody's happy with you because there's plenty of times I won't happy with you.
Yeah, but see, you was different.
Yeah.
You didn't want.
Okay, but what about the people that, because there's a lot of different ways that women, I guess women handle breakups. Men, I don't know, you guys might be different, but sometimes women, they just still want to communicate with you. Or you have the tag along, like, I'm gonna drag this out. I need closure. Can you come over tonight so we can have a conversation? I need closure. You know?
Mm.
I've had plenty of friends like that. That's like, well, we supposed to talk tonight. He's supposed to come over tonight. We supposed to go out to dinner tonight because, like, I just need some type of closure. Like, I don't, and I'm like, girl, you want to see that man?
Yeah,
Just
you
call
definitely
a
want to
spade
see
a
him. You want to
spade.
see
You
him.
want
You
to
want
see
to see
that
what's up
man?
with it. Even if you allow him to do anything for you.
What you mean by that?
But that's why I didn't understand why you were so cold turkey. I'm like, why are you like that? Like, bro, like, what's the issue? Like, I'm still here, bro. I'm
No, you
here,
ain't.
bro.
You can't
You
be.
can still come and eat sometimes.
No, I don't want to. I don't like to be played with. I don't like to be, because I guess the root of it for me is I don't want you to be able to have your cake and eat it too. Meaning you don't get access to me. If you don't want all of me as your girlfriend, as your woman, then you don't get any of me. Like, you don't get access to me. We don't get to text like we friends, and sometimes you swing through and see me. Now, let me be transparent. There were times where we
Dibbly dab,
reconnected, dibble
yeah.
and dabble, but not very often. I feel like
Yeah,
that was kind of
nah.
like
She
a,
want the same,
if we in
bro.
the same room by circumstance, then I can't resist him if I'm in his
Well,
presence.
that just goes back to last week what we talked about with I don't really like being the bad guy or hurting people's feelings. So when you hurt somebody's feelings, I don't like to see people hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so hard for the honesty to come out for men is because you don't want to see them hurt. And then, but at some point,
Because you
at
gotta try to comfort. What if they crying in front of you?
yeah, oh, I got
Try
something
to
for that
comfort.
crying shit. I got something for that.
What is
Hey,
that?
fellas,
Oh my god.
let me tell you something that I always told my homeboy, and I'm gonna tell women too. We ain't falling for that crying shit no more.
Oh
Cause
my
I'm just gonna cry too.
god. Let you go cry too.
I'm gonna cry with you. So now what?
Now I'm over here trying to think of all the times when you've cried in my presence.
Nigga, what? No, if you cry, and I know this got to happen, I'm crying too.
Oh my god.
I'm crying with you. Look, so now we even. Playing fields are even. We both are sad.
So you can make yourself cry on the bed? Is what
Well,
you're
it's
saying?
no, because the emotions that you're going through, I still feel them.
Okay.
Now, whether they affect me or not,
Gotcha.
But I can
So
lean
you tap
into,
into
I can
those
tap into those
and you
emotions
get
that you
your Will
feeling
Smith on.
because I'm like, damn,
And you get
it
your
is
Will
fucked
Smith
up.
on.
But what we gonna do still? I mean, I still gotta go. I still need to go. So now that we both crying, where we going?
I don't think you've had too many crying conversations with me
Nah, I
as far
did.
as
I got you
breakups.
one. I got you
One
one
time,
of
but
the
you cried you cried no, you might have got
the letter.
the
Remember the
letter,
letter?
but I wasn't in your presence when you wrote that.
Oh.
This nigga, I don't even know if you cried. You might have sprinkled some water on it to make me feel bad.
Nah, I cried, bro. That real tear on that paper.
So we have been broken up. This is very early in our relationship, in our college days. We have been broken up. The man wrote me a letter to try to get me back, and on the letter had teardrops on it. So
Shit was
he
still
said
wet.
he was crying when he wrote the letter. But now you might not even cry. You might have just took and flicked some
That shit
water on the
worked. That
paper.
shit worked. You came right back. That was the time when you came back and you told me you were never coming back. And you walked through the front door and Fudge was in the den and you talk about, I'm back. And you walked through the door, man. I was crying, bro. Like, see,
I with
Fudge?
all my stuff.
Yeah, right.
Moved right back in.
Man, that was funny.
That was short lived.
But yeah, so that's the whole point. When you, I don't know. I don't like seeing people hurt, and I don't like hurting people. But love hurts people. Or when you like somebody, you hurt. You know, you hurt by them or whatever the case may be. And especially if it's something I did, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but I was listening to a podcast and she was like a licensed therapist. So I felt like she was very qualified to give the advice. She was like, you can't avoid hurting people's feelings. The most you can do, the best that you can do is give them the truth, be honest, but do it in a way like if you care about this person, that's not going to break them. But I have to be honest with you. Now, how you feel about that, if you get hurt in the process, I'm not responsible for how you regulate your emotions. So I was like, that's a good way to put it.
Right.
But the best that you can do is give it to them delicately. I care about you, but this is the truth.
So what if the emotions are violent? Or what if the emotions are like, I know I can't control, but shit, you tripping.
I'm dead.
Back up.
You just eliminate yourself from the situation.
So what do you do with women that do this to you? Man.
I feel like I need another shot in my drink.
No, you don't.
You be pouring me very light. Now, I know we just had that conversation at the beginning, but you be very light-handed.
You still have a whole day ahead of you. It's just 1 o'clock. You ain't about to be toasted up. I watch it. Got shit to do. We're going to be looking at me to do it.
Okay, proceed.
So,
women be hitting you with what?
Women be like, oh, what do you do with these women? So I think we need a break. What kind of break we need? Okay, I just think we need to take some time to ourselves. So you breaking up with me? I mean, I'm just saying I think we need time. So you done with me? Like,
and then
like
it escalates
you, yeah. Quick. So it's like, damn. If you heard that, take that for what it is. Why you need me to say it?
Give her the truth and then get out the door as quickly as possible before she can even escalate to a 10. I'm gonna give it to you. My bad. I care about you, but I'm out. All right, I gotta go. Because if they escalate, if they would have the
especially
ones that
young love, I ain't
violent.
talking about. I mean, because in a way, toxic relationships sometimes feed off of that.
Yeah.
They feed off of the fight, I guess, for the reward. But then is the fight worth the reward?
There's a lot of different ways, a lot of different, I guess, types of relationships. Because there are that.
I walked in at the wrong time.
I'm dead. Oh, you know who that is?
Who is that?
DJ.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, DJ. For my podcast viewers, we go live every Friday that we film this episode. Today's a Thursday. We're kind of filming it in advance, but we go live on TikTok or Instagram. So if you want to join the conversation, ask us questions in real time. We had a great conversation last week or maybe the week prior with somebody that was on our live, and she actually messaged me and gave me an update. She said she had the conversation. She said he was a bit off guard and thrown off because they were talking about something else. So when she brought that up, I feel like it was deflection on his part though. when he brought that up, when she brought that up, he told her like, you kind of threw me off. Like, where is all these feelings coming from?
It's not, but but that's called
Gaslighting. I should have told her, sis, don't let him gaslight you.
No, because he may not understand if we talking about chicken and you talk about what your expectation is in life.
Where we going? Damn, it's always a good time to ask what we doing. Damn. In my opinion, it's always a good time to ask. So if you come
off like that, sometimes you got to work into it. You got to build it up. But we gave her an agenda and she stuck to the agenda. And
she went straight to it. She said, the next conversation I had with this man, I'm bringing it up.
So why are we talking about chicken? What about...
So what we doing, Tonio? Because we've been together for 3 years and I'm 42.
We didn't even tell her that's going in hot like that.
She went in hot.
She went in hot. But we just told her to ask meaningful questions about what the expectations are, because I think she was an older...
Yeah, she was in her 40s.
She was in her 40s.
She was dating a man for like a couple years. And she wanted to know, like, what is we doing?
I mean, because there's no harm, no foul. You know, if you don't see that, then just let me know.
So, but I feel like now looking back at it, I'm like, he might have gaslit you a little bit, because he was like, you threw me off guard, because that's not even what we was talking about. But I don't know. I said, just stick to it. You'll know when the time is right. You'll know when you tired of waiting.
It's hard to kind of put it in context. You kind of had to be there.
You had to be there. Yes. So there are some relationships. I was about to say Whitney and Bobby. I guess Whitney and Bobby, like, they flow on toxicity.
But they didn't make it.
Some relationships thrive. Yeah, I don't know if those stand the test of time, because you can't be toxic forever.
Is a toxic relationship something that can last forever?
I don't know. I think eventually, child, that's going
to because it's always going to get bad, and you're going to keep leveling up every time. Because I felt like every fight in college I got into with a woman, it got worse as it kept going. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's what happens with, like, in DV situations, where it's like... DV.
Oh.
TikTok might bleep that out. Yeah. But, like, it starts off as a boom, and then next thing you know...
Like Ike and Tina.
Yeah.
What, were they in love?
Yeah, he loved her, but...
He loved her, but did she love him?
She ain't love him after a while. Tina had to get up out of there.
You get tired of getting hit.
Yeah, Tina had to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next topic. We're watching a new show right now on Apple. I think it's called The Imperfect Women or Imperfect Girl.
Imperfect Woman.
Imperfect Woman. And that kind of sparked the conversation that I wanted to have, because I asked you the other night when we was watching it. In the show, the wife gets killed. Wife's best friend and wife's husband hook up and get together. And I said, that's really a thing, though.
With bonding through trauma.
Bonding through grief and trauma.
Yeah.
Would you ever... No, I ain't going to ask you, would you ever. How would you feel? No, I just can't never... I would come back and haunt you from the dead if something were to ever happen to me.
And I dated your homegirl.
You dated one of my best friends. Ooh, I would feel like, so you always liked her. And people try to justify it.
In the show, they had something before that they got married.
They did. I'm trying to think of another. It's another example that I can't think of that happened.
You said in the other show.
It was another show, but it was an example in real life where that happened. What was it?
Somebody died.
Yeah, and the
Pearl Harbor, it happened too.
Pearl Harbor, it happened. That's another movie. Has that ever happened in real life, though? I don't know.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess, what can you do about it? You dead.
I would feel so guilty. But I guess, like you said, they did, so ain't nothing you can do about it.
And if that's the only thing that's connecting, y'all loved him that much, but y'all also liked each other, too.
So do y'all talk about the deceased person?
Yeah, I guess you celebrate it every year. Appreciate you.
And then what? Go home and have sex?
Probably.
That's wild.
They had sex before they even buried the woman.
That's wild. That's so wild. That's wild to me. I'm sorry. I can't. I could never. But
I mean, it happens all the time where you date somebody in your friend circle.
What do you mean?
Just at a smaller scale. They didn't die. You just like the person the whole time. And sometimes the woman chooses the man over the friendship.
There was something, I feel like we was watching Love is Blind or something, and the girl, they were married. I don't know what show it was. It wasn't Love is Blind, but they were together. And she said he was actually dating my sister at 1st, and then we got together.
Right.
But I guess it's like, I guess
Yeah,
that's
but you have to have
acceptable if the
that. You
sister
have to
never
have that
took it serious.
attitude though, and it all depends on the man. Some men you dated in the past, you wouldn't give a
And
hell
it's
if
not like,
somebody.
that's what I'm gonna say. I guess it's all
But
about
if
how
you
you look
really
at it.
liked him and you know what he bringing to the table, you can
Then
be
he's
like,
off limits.
shit.
Then he's off limits.
So wait, so y'all secure the goal, get rid of the trash.
What? What? Wait, break
So
that in.
women are mad when you date somebody that you actually like or say they had something good about themselves, but you don't care about the people that really didn't do anything for you. Because I feel like some girls be mad about all of the men. Then some girls be mad about none of the men.
Yes. I guess that point. I guess it depends on the woman. Because you have a point. Some women are like, if I ever dated him or talked to him, he's off limits.
Yeah.
You a little salty.
Yeah.
Now, if you honest with yourself and if you realistic, then it's like, girl, I don't care. I talked to that man years ago.
Yeah. Somebody just said Pearl Harbor was crazy. Damn right, when that dead man walked out of the he's supposed to be dead and y'all married.
And y'all are together.
Yeah, I got to see one of y'all niggas.
My best friend.
Now I'm back. So what's up? What happens now? Now we got to run the train.
Andre.
What? What?
Not now. We gotta run the train. Okay, let me see. This is a good one. So, studies show that 3 out of 4 millennial parents practice gentle parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you practice gentle parenting?
I think I'm a very gentle parent until.
There's a limit to your gentle
No, it
parenting?
ain't even a limit. I'm fun.
Okay.
So when you're the most fun parent, you know there's consequences to being fun. He's also the most strict parent as well.
The most fun parent is usually the most strict parent?
Yeah, but not strict, but like
you gotta
discipline.
have a line.
Yeah, discipline.
Let me give you the definition of gentle parenting.
Okay.
Gentle parenting means helping children through their decision-making process without threatening or punishing them.
Oh, shit, I ain't neither one of that.
So say if our 2-year-old, like, you told her to stop, don't do that because it's hot. Or don't do that, you're going to spill it. If she grabs this and you're like, Marcel, put it down, don't spill it. And she grabs it and she spills it. And you beat her tail. Or you yell at her or whatever.
That
punish
ain't gentle.
her. Gentle parenting means you see what happened. Mommy told you not to do it. And you chose to deliberately disobey me. And now you spilled it. That's gentle parenting. I believe in that because children are still developing. Their brains are still so tiny and they're still developing. So you have to break it down in a way that they understand. Like, hitting ain't always gonna get the message across. It's gonna make you feel better because you're frustrated and you hit them and get their frustrations out, but it don't help the situation.
Yeah, but my kind and the way my brain works is in that child. And the only way I work is by pain. If pain is not inflicted or yelling or I'm not scared of you, I'm going to continue to run over you. You're done.
Okay, so you do it for an intimidation factor.
What about gentle parenting teenagers? Oh, we had one. I adopted my boy when he was 14. We have lived the teenage phases already.
Lena said she break it down once. Next, it's time to turn up.
That's it. So, but I tried the gentle parenting with the teenager too. That didn't work either. Had to scare that, go too.
I don't think you could gentle parent with teenagers because I think the whole point in gentle parenting is to explain to them in a way that, like, you know, the decision-making process. Once you're a teenager, you should already know right from wrong. You should already know, look, I don't got to tell your ass but one time. Now do it again and you just trying to be ignorant.
Bring me them keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but nah, that don't work. That don't work because they still going to try you. They going to see what they can get away with. But the difference is, the problem is with parenting teenagers now is that we're more hip to what the teenagers are doing versus our parents. My dad was listening to Al Green and didn't know how to work MySpace. But now I know how to work Instagram and I know how to work locations and all that other shit. And I know all the tricks in the trade where you leave the door open and leave the window unlocked so you can get back. No, I know all that shit. Don't try to get me.
Yeah, no, that whole teenager phase, child. That teenager phase with the sneaking out and sneaking girls
Gentle
in and
parenting
out.
teenagers might cost them their life. You damn right.
Oh no, you absolutely right about that one.
Punching good evening, now he's shooting like
No, for real. Like you kind of have to introduce them to the real world in the house before they get out there in the real world. But I was watching a podcast the other day, and he says something really. His name was Duran. He's a singer. He says something about parenting, like beating your kids. Like if you can't figure out another way to communicate with your kid who can't regulate their emotions, children cannot regulate their emotions. So when they do something disobedient, they don't know. You are the adult. You know how to regulate your emotions. And the only way that you can get your point across is to beat them. You doing something wrong. And I was like, that's a valid point.
Yeah.
That's a valid point. So
And some people learn different.
I agree with the tell them once. After that, it's time to turn up.
Yeah.
Which is why I increased the count time. Andre was going off on me. Not going off on me. Andre was laughing at me the other day because, usually with the countdown that you give a toddler, you count down to what? You count down to 3.
Then they say, 1,
I increased
2, 3, 4. I said,
where did 4 come from? I increased my count time to 5 because I don't think a toddler can react and process in 3 seconds. I mean, look at Marcel. You ask her a question. You can ask her, what's my name? It takes her longer than 3 seconds sometimes to process. So if I'm trying to get her to do something and listen, sometimes that's why I increased it to 5. Let me give my girl a couple seconds.
You know how to make that time. You know how to make the react on that motherfucking 3.
What, start beating? Start whooping ass at 3?
When that motherfucking 3 hit you, stop! Get your ass over here.
It's nothing wrong with 5 seconds. Let's all together increase our time to 5 seconds.
5.
Just see if that helps. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not 5 seconds.
Lucy said at 3 is over. Lena do 10. Her boy be struggling. See?
Damn.
Every kid is different.
How you get through the 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, Lena. You count forever.
I'm dead. 10.
Oh my God.
I'm weak.
All right, what else you got for me, baby?
I mean,
we got a topic?
On the topic, I do have a deep topic. You ready to get to the deep topic?
Sure.
The deposit of the week. All right, we're going to get back to it in just a second, but really quickly, we are on episode 8 now, and if you've been liking these episodes, have you hit subscribe yet? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, double tap this video, and leave a comment, and ask us a question in the comments, and we'll answer it in the next episode. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so we did a giveaway on our Instagram channel. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you follow the Marriage Deposits Podcast, Marriage Deposits Pod. Follow my page, Eryn.L.
Mine, treeneck_.
And we recently did a giveaway for 2 lucky winners to win an Amazon gift card. So it's time to pick our winners. Thank you guys for the support on the show thus far. You want me to pick? All right, I'll pick one. You pick the other?
Yeah.
Okay, so our first winner is Ryan Gold Official.
Ryan Gold Official.
Period, Ryan.
Netta Bag.
Netta_bad. Okay, period. Those are our 2 lucky winners. Let me put these aside. We'll DM the winners and get them their gift cards. All right.
All right, hit me.
Let's get back to it. Okay, deposit topic of the week. This is a good topic. I wanted to have a meaningful, deep conversation.
Go ahead.
Okay,
what you got?
The deposit topic of the week is this. All right, I want to talk about the decision to reconnect with a partner.
Okay.
Because obviously we tell our story, we share our story for a reason so that other people can relate to it. Other people can know that love isn't perfect and that you can, reconnect and find healing in each other. Mm-hmm. But what happens when the person that you love and the person that you miss and ultimately want to be with is also the person who has hurt you the most? How does the healing process, how do you walk through that healing process and determine whether or not it's worth getting back to?
Well, they always told us to do the pros and the cons list, right? That's always like an old favorite. Do the pros and the cons list, figure out what it is. But that shit don't work no more. Because some of the cons, are so bad in the moment that you're never gonna think about those pros and put it together. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you got to think when you do something good, how much recognition you get for that? Not really much.
Yeah.
Like when a girl go through your phone and don't find nothing, she don't say,
"Good job.
I'm gonna give you some head tonight because
I
you ain't
went
had
through
nothing in
your
your
phone
phone.
and I didn't see anything."
She ain't gonna say a word.
You right.
Because she ain't gonna let you know that she went through her phone because she gonna hide it.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when something bad happens, it get put on Front Street. You go to Instagram, you go find the bitches. What are you looking them up now? Now you trying to figure out who it is now. You putting two and two together, or whether you screenshot the shit yourself and send it to you, send it to yourself. Whatever you do, you always take the worst shit to the extreme. So reconnecting for me was that I felt like everything we done to each other kind of leveled out. Like I tell people all the time, if you're gonna talk about my relationship, you really can't because we done everything to each other. I could see if it was one sided and the score was 90-2.
Okay. Right. There's pain on both sides.
There's pain on both
healing
sides.
that had to happen on both sides.
Correct.
We both hurt each other. So you felt like there was an equal amount
I
of hurt.
feel like there was an
on
equal
both
amount of hurt.
sides.
Now you might not have done as much as me, right? But you got to think when a woman does something to a man, it's 1,000 times worse than what a man does to a woman. As a double standard, if you want to look at it that way. But sorry, that's kind of how it is.
Continue.
So yeah, it's so for us to reconnect, it was kind of like, I mean, because when you got pregnant, I'm like, this nigga don't want to be with me, yo. And I'm like, yo, it's 2 years. You've been outside for 2 years.
In my mind, you shouldn't have let me go.
Yeah, but if I ain't let you
If
go,
you ain't do what you did, we still be together, and this would have never happened.
yeah, but that's that's what's wrong with you though. You've been thinking we gonna get married since 2010, since the first day I met you. We ain't gonna mess with nobody else all
we
the way
don't
up.
have to, but you like it all goes back. My girl, well, no, I don't know if you saw the podcast a couple of weeks ago, Lucy. Do you remember what you said? It all goes back to the saying, "You can't drag me through the mud, then get mad when I get dirty." So you can't break up with a girl and get mad when she starts dating and talking to other people. Or in your defense, I guess you don't break up with people. So you can't, I guess, get out of a relationship, but then still expect the girl. A lot of men do that. Why? Yeah. You get out of a relationship, but still expect her to be loyal to you. That's why Ari Lennox and Summer Walker said, well, I guess I ain't loyal then. I guess I'm unloyal, baby. I guess I'm untrue.
But I wonder,
call it what you want.
But I wonder, is it semi-healthy that you go mess with somebody else, because that'll give us the aspect of almost losing you.
Yeah, maybe that's what some men need.
And then when you don't and you sit and wait, it's kind of like a Blueface and Jada. She don't really mess with nobody, so it's always like he ain't gonna, he'll cut her off. And she's scared to get cut off by Blueface to mess with somebody else.
That's a whole nother dynamic though, because
But I'm just saying, just waiting. But I'm just right, okay. But if you don't control the money, but just waiting for a man, it doesn't put the threat in that you'll go mess with somebody else.
Oh, so they don't. Y'all don't.
So you don't never put them first, or you don't ever make sure that they straight, because they always gonna be there. She ain't going nowhere.
That's how I operate the way that I operate during breakups, because it's you can't have access to me. You don't want all of me, then you get no access. It kind of gives you that, like it makes you miss what you had, I guess.
You in the comfort, I guess. The comfort is never there anymore. But I guess, I don't know, but yeah, damn right, you could reconnect. Like we always go back to the Notebook. Bro, you have that fun and you never forget that feeling.
Now, what is some advice for people that are kind of like, so if there's anybody out there watching that's like, they've been through it with a particular partner, they've been hurt, but also I can't forget about you. I love you. Like, I feel like you're my person. What's some advice on how can they tell if it's worth reconnecting? My advice would be Is it a safe space? Can you tell that the growth and the change has really happened? First of all, one thing that has to have is time. It has to be enough time has lapsed. Somebody can't hurt you a month ago and then they're a changed man or a changed woman a month later.
It ain't gonna
Like,
happen.
I need to see some growth. I need to see some development. I need to see consistency. Ooh, let me ask you this. I kind of want to, I hope I answered the question, but that kind of brings me to another question. When men are broken up, right? Like, say you got to win your woman back. How far will you go to win your woman back if she's ignoring you and not giving you any type of attention? Like, what I want to see is consistency. Even if I'm ignoring you, I like when you used to call me. Even though I'm ignoring you, I like when you used to show up. Like,
Like you trying.
But how long do men do that for? Like, is it a point where
Depending
y'all
on
get
who it
fed up?
is.
Where it's like, okay,
Depending on who it is.
okay, I guess. Depending on how much they
If
miss
it's my
you.
old Joan from the crib and, whatever, I mean, like, is it Tasha or Angela?
Not Tasha or Angela. I'm still very sensitive about that because I don't like Angela.
But did he fight very hard for Tasha?
No. You right. I guess it depends on who it is. Depends on how hard you will fight. Can a woman fight to get a man back?
No, that's going to push him.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's going to push a man away. If you fighting to get me back, you're worse than. If I'm fighting to get you back, I'm trying to get my woman back. Yeah, I'm trying to get my woman back. What woman you know that can get a man back?
No. Yeah, you right. It does give worse.
You worse than.
Why is that?
She won't get off my dick.
Different? It does give.
I
It
can say
does
that.
give worse. Yes, you can say that.
Yeah, she won't get off. So if a woman hitting me up to date me, bro, come on, dog. You're worse than. But if I'm trying to get you back, I'm hurt.
That's a good point. Okay.
So I don't know how much consistency for you. I was consistent for about 7 years. I just let time get in between.
You were very consistent. You were very
And I
consistent.
guess the last on the 10th try it worked. But I wasn't gonna stop because at a point in my life, it was like, all right, look. I was done with all the fake games about being serious with other women. Right. I had finally got to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to any more relationships.
You've accepted that, like
It's like 2019, 2020. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to any more relationships. I got this joint in Charlotte that I need to try with. So I'm done with all the other bullshit. Let me just put the pedal to the metal with that. So any girl that I was talking to or whatever,
honest, you had that conversation.
just kind of occupying time. It wasn't a conversation. It was at the beginning. I'm telling you now, this is what I got going on. Now, if you still want to be friends,
I wouldn't.
then we can't. But some girls think they can change your mind.
That's another thing. I thought about that topic too. That might be a topic for another conversation, or we could go there too. Like
some girls think they can change
a man's mind, or change a man. Period. You can't.
You can change a man, nigga.
Because you can't change. Oh no, that was can't raise a man.
Right. You can change a man.
Yeah, you can.
You change me.
A man will change for the right woman.
Right.
But not
change
if not
everything
the right woman.
though.
Not if
they'll start taking care of kids. Whatever. They'll do whatever for the right woman.
But yeah, for the right woman. Not if you're not the right woman. But a lot of women do think that they can,
move in and take her spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't. But is the grass ever greener on the other side?
Meaning.
It depends on where the grass started at. So, like with you, the grass was never greener from freshman year, and then we never got back together from that to everybody in between.
Yeah.
So what is your base? How do you find out who's that base of that?
I guess who makes sure gives you the spark, who makes your heart skip a beat.
Like the last time you felt that. When you see him, you like him.
Right, exactly. Or the person that you just can't get out your system, can't forget about.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. But I don't know if I would go down the start the process of, like, if you were to be honest with me, if we were dating And I wasn't who I am to you. We were just dating. I was just
Mhm.
a cute girl that you got my number from the club or whatever. And you told me in one of the first conversations, I got a girl that I want to. How does the conversation go?
With that I have with somebody
I
else.
have somebody
So
else.
basically, it was basically kicked like this. I'm like, yo, woo, look, I understand. I don't know what you're looking for, but I can feel that. You're kind of feeling me a little bit, which is cool. No problem with that. But I don't really want nothing serious because I got something else that I'm
Okay,
working
so
through.
that's the way. I don't want nothing serious right
Yeah, I
now.
just got something else I'm working through.
So with that, I don't want nothing serious. Girls, we see a very small window
Window.
of maybe. I know he said he don't want nothing serious, but if we apply that pressure enough, he might start to want something serious. Like I think that's how women. That's how I'm not even gonna say women and exclude myself. Like that's how we as females think, and we're wired. Like I don't know. I might change his mind.
And then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, now I'm about to act on them feelings. It's time for me to go.
Oh, okay. So
Which
then,
which some people took advantage with. Some people was, didn't give me no slack
mm-hmm.
because everybody was kind of on their own shit. And I guess
Yeah,
everybody was kind
exactly.
of figuring out
Everybody,
it
yeah.
wasn't nobody in a real relationship type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just floating.
Mm-hmm.
I was just part of the float. But then once I kind of got out of it, it was like, nah. Then we here.
Mm-hmm.
You end up moving down here. But yeah, back to your question, reconnecting.
Reconnecting.
I always had a philosophy that I would only marry one time. And I'm only gonna marry the person that I feel the butterflies for, that I feel like I wanna buy shit for, I wanna spoil, I wanna do all those things. Cause I tell people all the time, I've always known how to be a husband or to be a good boyfriend. I could be a good boyfriend.
Because you was raised right.
Yeah, I can be a good boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know how to love on you, treat you right, wash your car, think for you, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't giving it away if I ain't your husband.
Mm.
I ain't giving you that.
Yeah.
And I gotta be outside first before I go in that house. Man, I gotta be outside. Outside. I gotta go way outside. And then I come back eventually. Just think about that life, bro. That whole span.
I guess.
It's different phases, bro. We was talking about that the other day about the different phases of life.
I guess it's just hard for us as women to relate to it because I don't feel like I need to go outside. I don't feel like I need to do this before I settle down. I think once I meet my person, I'm ready to settle down. It's hard for us to relate unless it's a different type of girl. I don't know. Maybe some girls feel like I need to get it all out my system before I settle down. I'm like, look, I done met the love of my
Yeah,
life.
but
I'm
I think
ready.
for women, you guys have a chase about yourself. So depending on what kind of woman you are, if you want the luxury lifestyle, you may not want to build it with somebody. You want somebody already there.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say the girls go sit flow seats at the game because they want to walk right into that life.
Oh, yep, yep.
They don't want to goddamn no pay my rent for the year. I ain't trying to work. Pay my rent for the year.
You want to get with somebody that's already there versus building it
Yeah,
together?
yeah. But see, the thing I love about our relationship is that you seen me broke, you seen
Mm-hmm.
me no eyebrows, you seen me mad, sad, spending money on dumb shit, buying you shit, everything. You seen it from beginning to end. Dad,
Mm-hmm.
broke dad, single dad.
So you know what though? You did something that's so crucial and like I guess speaks to your character on our very very first date. You we went to Fridays on our first date. And I get, like you said, I've seen you broke. We were young college students. You were a
Mm-hmm.
freshman in college. Like
Mm-hmm.
all you had was the money that our parents gave us once a month or maybe once every 2 weeks. Once that's gone, you don't have no more money. So you chose to like, I'm gonna pay for your meal. And I guess I ordered a little bit more than you was planning. So you chose not to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that just speaks volumes. Like, I'm not gonna eat because I want to make sure that you're taken care of. Like
Mm-hmm.
that just kind of speaks to just the overall character. And like you said, it kind of foreshadows you as a husband. I want to make sure that you're straight. So if I have to not eat, if I have to miss this, if I can't do that, as long as you're good, then I'm good. And you did
Yeah.
that on the first date.
But I try to do that. That's when I'm kind of thinking ahead. When somebody asks me to do something, I always think like, what situation would that put you in before I do it?
Mm.
Like with the kids. Boom, Dre, let's go get drinks. All right, cool. What time? We're going to be there at 8. Well, 8 is bedtime. I can't really go because it would put my wife in a bad situation when it's and I'm out here drinking, ain't doing shit for real.
Yeah, right. Oh, child.
So I might as well be here helping. But I think about that before I even make a decision.
Mm-hmm. Important. It's the little things.
Yeah, you just kind of give. You have to give. But reconnecting, yeah, I don't know. What do you do when it gets too far away?
My whole thing, I mean, if it gets to like, look, you have to kind of just trust. And it all depends on like if your
I'm
faith,
talking like he married, I'm married.
you have to trust that what's meant for you is meant for you. I was saying it all goes back to your how well you're grounded in your faith. Like use that time to kind of work on yourself, develop yourself, pray on it. Like just you have to trust that what's meant for you will be. So me and you were broken up for what 5 years, maybe a little bit more. Life goes on. Don't sit every day and mope and cry and put your life on pause for anybody. But like I don't know, like I guess just gotta trust that if it's supposed to happen, it'll work itself out. And if it doesn't work itself out, then that just means it's not supposed to happen. But that's so much easier said than done. It
It
really
really
is.
is. It depends on the situation because it could be so much damage that I cannot go back to that man ever again or that woman.
Yeah, no. If I'm talking about if you have a person that is like your heart, you feel like they're your soulmate, and it has to be reciprocated. We talked about that before. It has to be
Please let it
reciprocated.
be
Don't
reciprocated.
let
Don't
it be
go
one
knocking on
sided,
nobody
please.
goddamn door talking about you my soulmate.
Man, I saw this video of this black lady, singing to this man, and she proposed to him. She was singing to him, and she had all their family and friends there recording, and she proposed to that man, and that man was like, no. He said no, and she was like, you gonna do me like that, Daryl? Or Darnell, whatever his name is. And he was like, get up off the floor. Like, don't go embarrass yourself.
Yeah, but I believe in reconnection because that's kind of how we were. But some people don't. My homeboy will not go back. He is not a retracer.
That's stubborn. That's pride. That's ego. Don't let your ego keep you from something that could be
He's
great.
not going back, and he mean it too.
Don't let your ego keep you from something that could be meant for you. Cause I don't know. I wonder. Are you always gonna be thinking about? Maybe not. He don't think about it.
That man don't give a damn.
Yeah, he don't think. So that's different then. If he don't think about it, if it don't bother him, then he's truly moved on. But if it's somebody that you feel like I love them, but damn, I can't go out like that. That's ego and pride. Don't let your ego and pride get in the way of what's true.
And well, a lot of problems in relationships is ego.
Yeah, you got to put that to the side sometimes.
Man, you got to set your ego in the closet. You can't even take that bit with you.
You can't. You shouldn't. Not in no serious relationship. Not in no marriage. You shouldn't. You shouldn't take your ego with you.
Yeah.
Because ego is self-centered.
Ego in the relationship, but you can still have your ego when you go outside.
Yeah,
right?
I guess if you want to.
Okay.
All right. Well,
What else you got for me?
that's all my topics. You want to pick a question?
Sure. Let's dig into it. And if y'all got anything y'all would love us to talk about,
Yeah, my livers. If you guys have any questions for us to answer on live, drop it in the comment section below.
right now, guys, hey, look, make sure you tune in each week, man. Marriage Deposits, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about the Marriage Deposits. Bring love back, man. Go get them butterflies. Go chase them butterflies. All right, so here we go. Where do you think we've been settling instead of growing?
These questions be so deep.
You gotta dig a little deeper.
Which,
Cause we always do like the questions about love and shit. I want to see what's up, see what you think about.
I don't know. Can you go first?
Um, I think we definitely could use our time more wisely. I think we settle in the time that we have, and we don't maximize it.
Okay.
At
Like time during the day while the
management,
kids are at school?
yeah, I mean all of it. Yeah, maybe yeah, cause you ain't getting shit done with them. With them heathens come through that door.
Right.
With the younger ones.
Right.
But I just think we don't maximize that time. Like we do a lot of lollygagging, but we still get shit done. But it's lollygagging. I'm a procrastinator. So when you tell me that shit about to get going, and then I have my days when I want to just.
I mean, I agree because I do want to, my whole thing is always just time management. My whole thing. I feel like there's so much that I need to get done or I want to get done during the week. And I think I get stuck and focused on one thing that I want to
Right.
complete from start to finish versus like, okay, so like content, my own personal content, then podcast editing, and then podcast content, and then the business, and then the house shit. Like I would love for a day where I can just do housewife shit and clean up the house and do stuff, but I feel like I just be feeling like, golly, how do I get it all done in
It
a
ain't
week?
enough
I don't
time in the
know.
day, but my life has been like that for a long time. You just kind of got here once you start working, and you're like, all right, damn,
Yeah, it's
3 o'clock.
the 3 o'clock comes quick. 2 o'clock in my defense when Carmen gets here.
Yeah.
She about to walk through the door any second.
Yeah.
But really she get here and do her own
Okay,
thing.
so time management.
I
All
would
right.
agree, time.
All right. What is something you appreciate about us that we don't say enough?
Something I appreciate about us that we don't say enough. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
Do we say I love you a lot?
No. I love you.
Man, get out of my face, bro.
Are important to me.
I don't need all that shit though.
And you look very nice today.
Man, I don't need that shit, but you look good too. But we don't need that shit though. That ain't my love language. Telling me all that.
But I mean, I guess was the question something that we appreciate but don't say often?
Yeah, so it'd be words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Because we don't really strive off of that. We kind of carry our own weight and meet in the middle with that. And I just kind of, you give them more as you see fit. If you like what you see, you will touch it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was too much. All right.
Not you touch it.
All right. I don't even want to ask this question. Yeah, I'll ask it. What's one conversation you've been wanting us to have but haven't started?
Oh, okay, this one honestly.
I thought you were gonna say budgeting. That budget meeting you want to do?
Oh,
Don't you want to put me in like a yearly planning meeting?
It's not even a budget meeting. It's a goals meeting.
Oh.
You said you want to do a budget meeting. Mine is kind of like a goals where we sit down and we plan out our goals for the year and we just make sure that we're on track with the goal. I think that is important though. That comes from like my business mindset. Like where are you going towards if you don't have a vision, a clear vision on where you're going towards? So what's the goal? Whether it's for the business, whether it's the goal is we want to do one family outing this quarter. Like I kind of want to plan out our year goals wise and then break it down by quarter. And then that can kind of motivate us and push us.
Okay. Last one. If we fast forward 10 years, what would make you proud of us?
Doing the things that we want to do, the things that we want to accomplish, doing it together, like the dreams that we have. If we fast forward 10 years and I can see that
Give me one of your dreams.
Done it, this podcast.
Okay.
This podcast being on a bigger platform, a well-known #1 podcast in the marriage and relationship space, live shows, marriage retreats. I think that is a good 10-year 10-year goal. So if in 10 years we've, like this podcast has grown, we've done live shows, we've done marriage retreats, and our kids are safe and happy.
Mind you guys, we're going to do a marriage retreat. And it's going to be fun. And we're going to do those things because we always inspired to be around other couples to figure out, like, what's the dynamic? What y'all, what do y'all do to each other to make each other happy? Or what things do you do?
The kids was just walking.
Uh,
Carmen and Josh.
what things do you do in your relationship that we don't do, that we can pick up or take from or whatever? Because we learn from each other. I think with hanging around married men, which are majority of my friends right now, kind of we motivate each other to do different things.
Mm-hmm.
Asking for advice, see how you would handle it, because you always can learn something new about this whole love thing because it changes every day.
Yeah, I can't wait to do a marriage retreat. I mean, I want to host one. I want to go to one. I feel like that's
Yeah,
right up my
yeah,
alley.
yeah. Because we thrive off of them games to see how well we know each other,
Mm-hmm.
to see how well you know your wife.
And
Having
then
those
and
conversations.
then I guess like encouraging or like creating a space for people to have deeper, more meaningful
Right.
conversations and connections, because sometimes you need that little push, that little incentive to like, or maybe that safe space to have to talk about something that you might not have spoken about otherwise. So yeah. So reverse the question. 10 years, fast forward 10 years from now, what's the question? How would you feel?
How would I want us to, what would I be proud
Yeah.
about us? Um 10 years, I want to be, like I said to me the other day, I want to be famous. And I want to be giving back to the kids, because I think it'll mean more to the kids when they be able to touch and feel somebody that's famous.
Yes.
Like, I want them to be able to, like, I just feel like I don't want to be so famous like Chris Brown that you can't even walk in
Right,
nowhere and
right,
people
right.
will notice you. I just want to be famous enough that on a kid level that they're
They would,
inspired.
yes.
And then when I say something to them, it'll mean that much more
Yes.
than it will if you was just a regular Joe on the street.
Right.
Mind you, my kids all look up, kind of somewhat. Everybody on my football team getting tattoos. My high school football team, y'all, and I don't know what to do about it because I can't stop it. Everybody's tattooing. One of my guys got his whole neck done already.
Is he
He
still in
ain't
high
tatted.
school or he just
He's going to
graduated?
college.
He
His
graduated
whole
already?
neck is done, and everybody blaming me for it. But I mean, great. Go be like me. I'm gonna always make sure you got a job. But yeah,
So
man,
you want to do
I
10
just
years
want
from
to.
now, you
Yeah,
want to, I know you want to do a lot of work in the
I
community.
want to do a lot of
You
work
want to
in the
give back to
community.
the
Yeah, I want to
kids.
get back, and I want to be able to pay for things and kind of carry some things
Yeah.
and kind of just do what I need to do outside.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, we kind of have a little space with shit. We might live over here, but this over here, a whole little obstacle course for all our kids that we kind of talk to, and they got a little paintball course on the acres, build a whole little kind of joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that'll be hard.
You want to do like a ranch.
Like a ranch tab, like something that we own
Mm-hmm.
that we can just use anytime we want. But yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, I just think it's a very important to do those retreats and things, and I think that'll open the eyes for y'all, because some of y'all husbands old school. Some of y'all husbands still don't even get their feet done, and their feet grabbing the sheets.
You
But
golly.
you know what I'm saying? They just not open to that, because sometimes you don't meet a person that's open to that.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Because I think having friends that are married men, because men have a way of like, I guess, having accountability for your friends. If you're a real friend, you have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hold them to a level of accountability. So when you have a married friend and you're giving marriage advice to your male friend, I think it's a win-win all the way around. I love stuff like that, so I'm here for it.
And
Okay.
black love got to come back, because back in the day, that was not. I mean, I guess it was cool, but it was more like
The
hurtful
show?
of anything.
or black love
relationships, period.
So I think the reason why black love kind of went a downfall, well, one, because they had the show on OWN called Black Love. Half of them couples is divorced now. Two, who do you think the symbol of black love a couple years ago? I mean, it depends on what show you watch, but Remy Ma and Papoose used to be the symbol of black love. Their whole marriage was black love. And
I thought it was Will and Jada.
Will and Jada, another one.
Oh yeah, damn.
That's why it's kind of like, black love took a little.
Bow Wow Sierra.
Oh my God, black love. No.
Chris Brown, Rihanna.
So we bringing black love back. I don't know if we want to build our foundation on black love, child. I don't know. We gonna figure out a slogan, a motto, but it ain't bringing marriage back.
Denzel and his wife. We don't even know his wife's name. We gotta know both parties.
Hey, Yolanda.
It gotta be both parties. We gotta know both of them.
Oh, Michelle and Barack. They the only ones holding on.
That's it. That's all we got left.
Michelle and Barack. That's a good symbol of black love.
Yeah, but we got to bring it back, man. We trying to bring it back. But the only way to bring it back is to actually be with somebody you actually like. You can't go out here and call yourself black love and you with this man because he got money and this for the season.
Yeah, it got to be that.
You can't go to a floor seat to a game and tell me you love an NBA player after 2 days. You ain't no way. Half of them NBA players wouldn't even be married if it wasn't in the NBA. Come on.
I just feel like what makes us so confident and certain is just that we've stood the test of time. Like it's no place we'd rather be. Yeah. Can we talk about some future, let's make a bucket list on other visions for this podcast on where we want to take this. Guests. And Kadeen and Naval is one of my bucket list guests that I would love to have on this podcast. Tabitha Brown and her husband are on my bucket list of guests that I would love to have. Like, I want to interview successful, you don't even have to be a successful couple together. You could be either a successful man or a woman and, you're married, you have a successful marriage. Like, just in general, Tabitha Brown, Kadeen and Naval, and who was the other one?
Blueface Krishan.
No. Not at all. I want to interview, not interview.
Lamar Odom and Chloe.
I want to have on the podcast.
Like, we got to have some people with some good history too now.
One of my good, one of my content creators that I watch and that I like, Shay Nicole and her husband Regis. They from Virginia. They're Virginia natives. They went to HBCUs in the area. No, he brown skin. He went to Norfolk State. She went to Virginia Union. So, like, people like that. Like, those are the type of guests that I would love to have on the podcast. Okay. We're going to open this thing up. We're going to get there.
Yeah, we sure. I want to do Lamar and Chloe.
No, we're not doing Lamar. Lamar and Chloe ain't even a thing no more.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get the happy couples too, but we got to bring... No. And show them that they can make it through the test of time. Because it looked like if they got back together today, it'd be better.
Chloe went on her podcast and she did it. And she actually does not like the way that he represented their relationship in that documentary. Because he made it seem like he was with her.
Only there for the money.
Exactly. She did not appreciate that. Okay, well, you want to wrap up? Because we got kids downstairs. Yeah. It's about to get real ghetto. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in for another episode. Make sure you follow us on Marriage Deposits Podcast over on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel. Let us know what you want to see next, and we'll talk about it in the next episode.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Peace.
Thank you to our live crew.
Oh, word. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, shout out to the gang.